Hi, I'm Ben. I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee. This tip is about someone I know has bought an old Lister pump, and he wants me to look it over if it needs anything. Well, for he was told it was very old, but he's not sure whether it has been lying out in the hedgerow or in a shed. So if it needs anything, I'll show I have a few spares gathered up that might get it sorted. If not, he just wants me to give it a quick looking over to make sure it's running where he needs it for the weekend. So here are the spares and that I have gathered up. He's not getting, or I'm not getting the pump until tomorrow. Now here is some of the spares. They're off Lister pumps with gaskets. They're all bits of spares and stuff I had gathered up over the years from different pumps. There's a which is in very good shape. They're all off Lister pumps. This pulley's off a Lister pump. Now here is a cam. I was about to replace the bearing. Now the reason for this, the angles was giving me very little grip with the feet, so it kept slipping off. I had to put this large cable tie, which has done the job. Now this is very nice. That's it. There we are, bearing off. Now these are 2 feet of a 3-foot pulley, but the reason for that, I have 3 different sizes on these. This is the small one, right up to a large set, but they're all 3 feet. But for this, I was walking around the scrapyard a while back and I gathered up a few items. And this was lying in a scrap box, and I picked it up. He threw it in with the other items that I bought. I don't know whether it's homemade, who made it, but there was no feet with it, and there was only 2 holes. Two, as you can see, these 2 are online. So I added 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it makes a great little puller, and I can use the large feet on it also, and these are reversible. They just slide down into place, which is a great little tool. I'm glad that I come across it. I'm glad I picked it up and held on to it. It is a good little tool, well worth having. Now this is day 2. The pump has arrived and I haven't had time to look over it much, so I'm going to bring it in and go through it to see what it needs. Oh, by the way, it has been housed all this time. It was lying in a garage, belonged to the person that sold it to him, and so it should be a pretty decent shape. Now this is a little bogey I made myself quite a few years ago. They are casters I got and given to me quite a few years back, and I rustled up a bit of plate and made a bogey, which has come in many and many of time. Very useful. Very useful little bogey. Now this is the pump. It looks to be in pretty decent shape. The ram is turning nicely. Yes. I'll take this end off. This should let me clean it out. If not, we'll have to take this off. But I think this should. It needs a good clean. I don't want to take this off, for I don't have a gasket for this. I have other gaskets, but not for this. But we will get started to see what it's like. We'll start now. It has been sitting apparently for about 20 years, so there may be a drop of water in this and there may not. If there's a drop of water on it, you know it's in pretty decent shape, but I may be able to clean it out. I have one of these gaskets. The nuts is pretty free anyway, which proves it hasn't been lying. Oh yes, there is a damp drop of water on it. Very dirty, but we will clean that up. This It looks to be in pretty decent shape. Yes, look at that. Nice and tight, yes. Might get away with just taking this off. But we'll see what the gasket's like. Now, here as the gasket looks to be in pretty decent shape. Needs a good clean. But for the rest of it looks to be pretty decent. Now, it looks to be in pretty decent shape. Nice one. He's got himself a decent wee pump for his age. I'll need this cleaned out. Now this isn't bad. That gasket's in good shape. I think we could screw this back on. Do a bit of cleaning on the outside. And that's the cover screwed back on. Now, he does need a cover for this. I think I have one in the box. It's nice and free. The seals seems to be in good nick. I do want to take this off, for I don't have a gasket, but if necessary he can bring it and I can take it off. But it looks to be pretty good, pretty decent, ready for working. Let's see if I have a cover. This should do. Not, I don't know why. This nut might, maybe more like it. Let me see. I'm glad I don't throw, yes, I'm glad I don't throw a load of stuff away. I'll tighten that down. That, yes, that's it. Ready for action, as they're saying. I will give it a bit of a clean, but he can paint it himself. Now, that is his pump. It lay in the garage for about 20 years. It seems to be pretty decent nick. Seals is good. The gaskets is good. And cleaned out. It's nice and clean inside. It's ready for going. As I say, he can paint it himself, and I give it the once over. It looks good, and it should be ready for action. Ben's Machine Shop. I'm Ben. Thank you for watching. Go to my website, Benny Marner. Thank you.